Afternoon, guys. So just doing another video here, and it's pretty funny how everything has changed in 4 days. 4 days ago, everybody was worried about social distancing, staying safe, staying home, flattening the curve, wearing your masks, wearing your gloves. Now everything's out the window. The only thing that I still see going on is people wearing masks. So what happened in the last 4 days? What happened to change everything so quickly? Isn't anyone scared of the virus anymore? Isn't anyone scared of contracting it and not staying 6 feet apart? All of a sudden, everyone forgot about that. They forgot about everything so quickly. It's like the virus wasn't deadly to begin with for some reason. Obviously, you're looking at the video in front of me here on Twitter. This is the CNN headquarters in Atlanta, Georgia. That is getting overtaken by rioters and protesters in regards to the George Floyd murder that happened in Minneapolis. So I just find it hilarious, especially that they're attacking CNN. I think is super funny in my opinion, because these are the biggest scumbags to ever be in the media arena. These people here, CNN, the worst of the worst of the worst. They're basically paid propagandists. They don't actually give you any real information. So for them to be at basically the epicenter in Atlanta, Georgia, that's where their headquarters are. The fact that their building is getting completely destroyed, I don't know. It's hilarious. It's funny as hell. These pieces of crap. And where's all they've been talking about coronavirus, COVID-19, obviously the whole time, like the rest of the mainstream media. So what does CNN think about this now? What do they think about their own building getting attacked? How about all the information they talked about, staying safe and staying home and social distancing? None of that's going on now. All of a sudden, CNN, none of that's going on. But is that okay? Hilarious. I find this so funny. Let's just play this for a minute. Look at all the people there. It's unreal. The big logo is just totally destroyed, breaking windows. Look at this. Window shatters. I don't think anyone likes you, CNN. Have you finally figured it out yet? Or are you still thinking everyone trusts your perspective of the world? Race baiting, pushing fake viruses, promoting conspiracy theories, weapons of mass destruction, so on and so on and so on. It's all coming back, and it's a full circle effect, isn't it? You reap what you sow. So these riots are taking place all over the United States at the present time. Pretty much the whole, like I said before, the whole world is just ready to explode. This is a tinderbox waiting to happen. It's not just because of this situation. This is just what's setting everybody off. We've all been locked in our houses for 3 effing months now, based on this stupid coronavirus. The models that they stated were, how many hundreds of thousands of Americans were going to die, and how many millions of people were going to die, this and that. All BS at the end of the day. The models weren't even close to coming out the way they stated they would be. So people are pissed. Like, am I saying that coronavirus is connected to this? Probably on a subliminal level, like a subconscious level. People have had enough. They've been lied to. Do you think the people rioting believe in the coronavirus? If they did, why are they there? Wouldn't they be scared and fearful of their own life if they're gonna die from this deadly virus? Why would they join a protest if they actually believed in the coronavirus? They don't. And the point of this is all for you to understand. People have been lied to. Deep down, they know it's all a hoax and a scam. And now on top of it, they see this video of George Floyd getting killed in broad daylight by a police officer who was putting his knee on the guy's windpipe for over 5-6 minutes until he killed him live on video. I showed that in my last video that I did. So this is just a culmination of events, and this is just not these two events. This is decades in the making, and people are just tired of being played and lied to and abused and so forth. Government agencies lying to them, misleading them, mistreating them, so forth. Okay, here's Dallas, Texas. Let's watch this. Looks like a war zone. Everywhere looks like a war zone right now. Everywhere looks like a war zone. People are pissed. It's a tinderbox. Everything is waiting to explode. No one wants to be controlled by all these tyrants in governments. These people are basically they're elected, but they have people above them, unelected, that are controlling them in the shadows. And they're tired of it. I don't know. This is just it's just everything coming to the forefront at once is what's actually happening here. All the anger building up in you, in these people, is coming out. This is here in Portland, Oregon at the Justice Center. They've totally taken it over, destroyed the shit out of it. Like, it's just getting insane now. It's getting insane because of the government overreach. Just so many different layers to all this stuff. Like, I'm not really condoning all the stuff they're doing. It's just way over the top. If you're going to focus your energy, focus it on the actual people involved in this crime. You don't just destroy the whole world. But no one's going to stop this until, arrests are made, things change. I don't know what's going to change it. But people are sick and tired of everything. Let's play it. Black people, white people, all different kinds of people involved in this criminal activity. People are super pissed. They're tired of everything. A lot of young people, and there are probably a lot of them there just to cause trouble, obviously. Crazy. This is where we're at now in 2020, folks. This is it. Pause that. Okay, so this is another view of the CNN headquarters in Atlanta from the inside. The police are trying to protect the building. On the outside, you've got all the protesters, rioters, whatever you want to call them. They've broken all the windows, and now they're trying to gain entry into CNN. So, crazy time to be alive. Let's play this one. Let's roll it.
Just see the violence happening here in front of us.
Well, this is a bizarre scene for people who aren't used to this. You have some people are laughing, some people are videotaping.
They just threw something on fire, Chris, a firecracker. Yep. Something's on fire.
Crazy.
Shit.
Look at that.
Nick, you all right?
You okay?
Jeez.
You okay? You okay, guys?
Crazy.
You all right? We just see the...
Crazy times to be alive. Crazy times to be alive. So this is in Brooklyn, New York. Shows a lady getting hurt. This is another protest in New York City as a result of George Floyd getting murdered in broad daylight. The anger is everywhere right now. Okay, let's play this. I think this is her. Is that a cop that did that? That was a cop, I think. He just pushed her down. It looked like a cop.
Badge number.
That is NYPD. So he pushed her right down. Right down to the ground. A big guy, too. Really could have hurt her. Big police officer, New York PD. Well, if you don't want to get hurt, you don't go to I guess if you don't want to get hurt, you wouldn't go to a riot, but I don't know. It's just everything's going wild right now. Going wild. See, here's part of the problem. A lot of people know the truth of what's going on. Like, just, you have to look at this from a massive level. You got people like Hillary Clinton and her, John Podesta. He was her HR manager, whatever it was, when she was trying to run for president. He's basically a pedophile. That's been proven. All the emails that have been released from WikiLeaks, verified emails. Hillary Clinton involved in multiple crimes. Basically having a private server located in her home that was basically open for any individuals to hack into purposely. She had her the Clinton Foundation that was still running, involved in massive crime. So these people at the top can get away with anything, but then you got the people at the bottom like George Floyd getting murdered in broad daylight. So there's so many different elements to this. All this anger is built up in people from just all different types of reasons, and it's just all coming to the forefront. And this is not going to end anytime soon. There's no way it's going to end anytime soon, just because there's just so many things for people to be angry about. It's just an ongoing situation where people at the bottom, like me, all of us are at the bottom. Then you got, all these political figures above us doing crimes that people know they're committing, and still they get away with them constantly. And then it's like, as soon as you see an opportunity like this, some people just say, you know what, F it. I'm going to go out there, I'm going to cause shit, I'm going to go protest or whatever it is. Some people are going to go loot. All different types of personalities involved there. Some people are there for protesting. Other people are there to loot. Other people are there to cause fights. Other people are there to cause arson. Whatever the hell it is, it's just a fruit bowl mix of anarchy, and that's all that's happening now. It's going to continue to happen. I don't know how it's going to end. Are they going to implement the martial law in the United States? Are they going to bring out the National Guard like they did in Minneapolis and in all the other cities across the United States? Maybe they are, maybe they're not. But everything is escalating at a very rapid level right now, and all of a sudden, COVID-19, no one's thinking about it. No one. It's the last thing in everyone's mind all of a sudden, and that's the funny thing to take away from all this. All these people protesting here. There's no social distancing. Funny as hell. Funny as hell.